Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FANMEN Beyond. I'm your host, DJ Gove.
Chris Davis. What is this?
Better late than never.
FANMEN Beyond, you say? It's been a while. And at my age, it's kind of hard to remember.
Yeah. So we've only done 2 shows in a month, and 2 shows in 2 months.
Not for a lack of discussion and or attempted planning.
No, well, I mean, you were on vacation. I wasn't going to do one without you. So I wasn't going to start a 3rd show because you were on vacation.
I disappeared off the grid for a couple weeks.
That's okay.
So
you went and got pizza.
Went and got pizza, went and saw some stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
Went and saw movies. I was doing research the whole time. So
there we go. Exactly.
That's got to count. I went to Spidey opening day, even in a different country. Subtitles and all. So
yeah.
Cut a brother a break.
So do you want to elaborate on where what Griswoldian trek you took this time?
Yeah. So my daughter, who tends to screw up all these summer vacations, we had canceled the last couple trips with my in-laws due to her basketball schedule and everything. So this year, Harley's going to be around. She's not playing AU. We're going to do a family vacation to a couple days in Italy and then going on to Greece. Beautiful.
Oppa.
Kid, Oppa. Lots of Oppa. Ironically enough, that's what grandfather is in Scottish. Oh. So it is literally her Oppa on the trip as everybody's saying Oppa.
Oh,
but that's neither here nor there. And then the kids still ended up bailing on us and going to school this summer. So we said, screw it. You're not screwing up on that vacation. Heather and I went on the trip without her. Did 3 days, flew into Naples, did 3 days in Sorrento. They did all that swimmy stuff out in the sun, which is really annoying. Mm-hmm. I took a train into Naples and went and found pizza from like 1877, which is fucking amazing.
It looks so good.
Oh my God. It was, I really should have bought like 2 more. The entire meal that you saw, I sent a picture to DJ. You saw it.
Yeah.
It was $15 after I gave them a $5 tip for my pizza, the soda, and I broke a €20. I'm like, that's here. Thank you. Yeah. Like I would have given you the whole thing. I was so happy. Did that, and then we were on an Adventures by Disney. So we were on a trip with Heather's mother, stepfather, brother, and his whole family. He still has 2 kids that are a little younger. So the Disney thing tends to work out pretty well with the tours and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Went to see the Pantheon and the Acropolis and went to Temple of Poseidon and all that kind of stuff where they have no shade and no air conditioning and just baking on top of a rock in the sun in like 100-degree heat. But no, all very cool. Went to Santorini for a couple days. So we did Athens, then flew to Santorini to Crete, and then the last 4 or 5 days were in Crete. So yeah, it was a 4-hotel? Yeah, 4-hotel trip.
Sounds like a good eating vacation.
It was, yeah, but you know what? What I did determine, and it's one of my favorite foods, you can't have too many euros. It's possible to just...
I'm sure.
It is possible to just tap on pita and, meats. To the point where I'm looking at these KFCs in Athens saying, well, 3-piece, and that's not the worst thing in the world. Little aside, just for everyone, I've never seen a country like KFC like these people.
Oh, yeah.
We went to
Scotland too,
open air mall to go see Spider-Man. We just literally hunched and hopped in an Uber and drove 35 minutes out of Athens to get to one that had showing it in English with Greek subtitles, the whole thing. Place looked ghetto as fuck. So for any of the locals, picture the Worcester Common outlets right before they close. You didn't want to walk down some of the hallways because you're probably getting mugged going from the garage.
Yeah.
One of those type places, 5 different stores, a burger joint, nothing crazy, but the movie theater looked really nice. Perfect. It was awesome. And there was a KFC as we were walking in. I'm like, fuck's up with this? It's this outdoor seating. It's 2-tier. There's nobody there. We get out of the movie 3 hours later. There was a line out the fucking door.
For KFC?
To get into KFC. We're talking 10 or 12 deep outside, waiting to get into order. The upstairs terrace is full. The outside seating is full. I'm like, how the fuck did we get here?
Bougie-ass KFC.
I kind of had some FOMO. I'm like, there's got to be something about it. I need to go to KFC. Didn't, but it was insane. Little aside too, this movie theater, very much like AMC. Snacks. The one thing that I did find in Greece, food is cheap as fuck.
Okay.
It's so cheap. 2 popcorns, 2 sodas, and a bag of candy, and I think it cost us $17 or €17. Call it 20.
Yeah.
With the exchange rate. American movie theaters, listen to me. What they did is you have a big middle section, your outside rows, as opposed to all of us facing forward and having to do this to look at the screen, they just angled all the chairs. So all the chairs just face. So now all of a sudden you have, not rocket science, just take the chair and turn it 45 degrees. So now everybody's facing at the middle of the screen. You have tons of space on both sides. Movie tickets were cheap as hell. I think for the 4 tickets, it cost me like $38. It was nuts. Overall, 10 of 10 movie experience.
Excellent. We're going to talk about movie experiences in a couple minutes. So while you're out, just another reason why, there has been a lot of content from us is, obviously I'll let you go do your vacation thing. You offered to bring a laptop. I was like, no, you're going to Europe.
Yeah.
Go on vacation for Christ's sakes. I have been just buried in shit since you left. So I think I told you before you took off.
It's some house shit going on.
Had the broken pipe.
Yep.
Had the real bad electrocution.
You had zapped a couple times.
Dishwasher went, all right? So we had the dishwasher.
I think that was right before I left. You were
so
hunting for parts and stuff.
Yeah. Had more pipes go.
Jesus.
The shower go. And, normally shower goes.
The shower like the nozzle or
like the cartridge and stuff. Okay. So normally it's not a big deal. You go buy a cartridge, pop it, whatever. Yeah. Except that my shower was like cross-threaded and plumber's dope together. So it turned into cutting out the entire plumbing in the wall. Well, first I had to cut a hole in the wall to get
it. You can't have too much plumber's tape.
Because there was no access panel for the shower. So I do cut an access panel into the wall and then buy said access panel and install it. Had to cut out all the plumbing, redo the plumbing, install a whole new shower valve, which in turn made it I had to buy a whole new shower setup.
Right, because you can't, it's especially on some of the older ones, you just can't do one.
So that was fun. And then had to, cut out all the stuff for the vanity and stuff like that because that had to get redone and all that. I had to swap the fucking toilet. The TV went. That was fun. TV just blew up.
Holy shit.
So I had to go buy a new TV.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, that just happened the other day. So that was fun. And, then I picked up something on the highway and it took out the rear end of my Jeep.
What happened to the Jeep?
I had to replace the sway bars and the links and some stuff on the rear end. So thank God my buddy's a mechanic and he was able to help me work on it. But yeah, so it's been
dog hell
shit.
Of a run.
Plus, this whole time I'm at work and stuff like that. And yeah, so it's been completely dog shit. I did do some fun stuff. I went and saw some cool movie stuff, which we'll talk about in a later episode because we're, when we need to talk about stuff, but saw some really cool hero movie stuff that you don't usually get, not every human being gets to put their hands on. So yeah.
Calling me intrigued.
Yeah. Koyu Chrome with cool doors that go up and down like this on the sides. And, yeah. Or
I've seen some people posting about that kind of topic.
Did some cool stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, it's been horrible while you were gone. Hope you enjoy vacation, you fucking No, so there was just no time to do anything. Yeah. So even if you were around, I was so up against it.
We were kind of tight. You were very tight that week. We tried to schedule something right before I left.
Yep. But things just keep blowing up. I'm still not done yet. Like I still gotta, we're gonna slap the new foreign eventually now. And
you'll be proud in typical Chris fashion. And I was packed early. I zipped my suitcase a whole 15 minutes before the Uber got here. I did so good.
Boy, learning.
So proud. I was downstairs.
Oh my God.
Like they didn't have to wait on me.
Jesus Christ. But in that whole, shitty pile of shit, I was also able to get away to go see Spider-Man. So saw Spider-Man opening day.
Same.
Before we get in the movie itself, let's go ahead and get into these. So you had a great experience, cool theater, Europe, European snacks.
It was an interesting
KFC.
Theater. A little aside, the people in the theaters aren't dicks. Like the previews start and they stop talking.
I'm glad you brought that up.
The phones stop. Like you don't need the Alamo Draft House like threatening to throw you out.
What a segue.
Like they just fucking stopped. Like everybody's talking. The first preview started and it's like somebody flipped a switch.
Yeah.
I actually commented to Heather about it. I'm like, wow, like they behaved.
Yeah, no, here's where I'm at. If you've listened to the show, obviously, thank you. But I've been a defender of the movie theater industry since the jump. I love going to the movies.
I love going, but I've kind of filtered away.
All these movie theater chains, Cinemark, AMC, wherever, who else? What's the
somebody just took over Patriot Place. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget Phoenix or whatever.
Phoenix,
all these places, right? Obviously you're getting propped up with the summer. Toy Story, the swingy guy. These things are pumping up numbers.
Yeah.
If you want this to continue and you want to survive, there's no choice anymore. Either you need to start doing 21 and over screenings, or you need to adopt the Alamo Drafthouse rules. These fucking kids talk in these theaters, get them the hell out of here. Get these these kids, they show up, they don't buy snacks, so they're not contributing to the economy of this whole thing at all. They're bringing shit in from home. They're sneaking in fucking McDonald's and shit.
They're sneaking from movie to movie.
They're sneaking from movie to movie.
That's the jumping in the middle of a movie and just walking down to whatever open seats are in the front. Like,
it's either
that's annoying as shit.
Especially like if you want to do it the third week that Scary Movie's out, I get it, on a Wednesday.
Sure.
Opening weekend, Spider-Man, Doomsday, Toy Story, any of these big ones, you park someone in the theater, or you have a number to text, with your theater.
Yeah, you have Alamo rules. Or if somebody's
or you have like
being
a button in your app I can hit or something like that.
You can hit it up and they'll come
has
get
to happen because these kids are people have become absolute animals since the snap anyway. These fucking kids have no recourse at all. And there's no warnings.
It's a different generational thing.
These kids showed up and paid bare minimum or nothing at all. I show up, I'm buying 2 beers, I'm buying popcorn, I'm a fucking premium member. No, get these fucking kids out of my movie. And that's it. It has to happen now. And you're at the point where the hand has been...
Yeah, you didn't really see... I mean, we went to like an 8 o'clock movie too. You didn't see any of that kind of bullshit over there.
No, because over there, an adult will grab the kid by the fucking ear.
Just beat the shit out of him.
And backhand the shit out of him.
As the bouncing camera.
That's okay.
You can see my head going like that.
But no, it has to happen, especially on these big ones, because it's out of fucking control, and it ruins it. And when you're not making it any cheaper for people to go.
No,
I mean, I was paying $13 fucking for a beer. A popcorn's $17.
So I didn't
without any plastic.
I didn't drink at Spider-Man. Although if they had
my buddy Danny,
if they had the head, if they had the Spidey head. That's the first time I've seen a popcorn bucket picture that I'm like, maybe, because it would be sitting like right there.
Yeah.
That one, it looked cool. So we did that movie. Specifically thought of you when we went to the other movie.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Well, we're going to break down Spider-Man piece by piece in a minute, but let's talk
just because this ties in directly. So, outdoor movie theater.
Yep.
That had full Dolby sound.
Crazy.
No roof, just enough speakers around you where you get the bouncing balls and everything, the little Dolby thing. You're like, holy shit. Like, they nailed it outside. We'll get into the actual movie experience after the Spider-Man stuff. For $25, we got 2 giant slabs of like Sicilian pizza. Because Heather and I hadn't eaten before. Box of popcorn. She got gummy bears, I think, because gummy bears are fucking huge over there.
Gummy bears
just
Haribo's over there? Okay.
And it's the wall of Haribo's in every flavor, every packaging.
With no American bullshit in it.
No American bullshit. So 2 slabs of pizza, box of popcorn, gummy bears, 2 beers, $25. You couldn't beat it. The tickets to the movie were like $8 a piece. We'll get in just the overall theater experience.
Yeah.
Much better.
There's one theater in here that does the stuff like that. It's like, was it Munchies up in New Hampshire? Has like all the food and stuff like that. But that'd be cool.
It's close to your Alamo type experience without some of the Alamo prices. Because Alamo's awesome. It's not a cheap take.
Alamo's a pain in the ass to get to too for us.
It is. The last one I went to was California, which is hardly to see the Odyssey.
Oh yeah.
It was like a couple miles from campus.
Yeah. Nice.
So it wasn't bad, but.
Nice. So Spider-Man's back. Tom Holland with his 4th Spider-Man movie?
Yes. Yeah, if we're not counting like any MCU crossovers.
Yeah, just his fourth movie proper. Again, I think we both enjoyed the kid as the character.
I think he's excellent.
They do a real good job. The movies are all good.
I think he fits, much like we always joked about the Affleck, was the best dual threat when it came to, Bruce, and I think he is the best Peter Parker / Spider-Man combo.
Yep. No, 100%.
He plays Peter unbelievably well.
And it doesn't hurt that you can't tell the kid's like 37 years old or whatever, 36 years old, the hell he is. He still looks like he's in his early 20s.
It was an all Holland movie experience for me.
Yeah.
When I was gone. So
So I mean, he's holding his age well, which helps.
He can play high teens, low 20s.
Yeah, which is really good because which has made some people not run into some things I ran into this movie. But so it's your typical Spider-Man storyline. The Spider-Man's got a thing, and well, let's just step back for a second.
Yeah.
So, this is the last movie before your big Doomsday movie. I think it's so right as of right now. 2 weekends in, we're at $1.69 billion worldwide.
Actually, cracked 1.7 now.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I looked up after like Sunday night or whatever.
Yeah, no, I was just I had it up. It's actually north of 1.7 now.
Okay, so obviously, like anyone who's like Doomsday is going to tank, it's not going to tank. It's going to make money. It's going to be good. That's another argument or another conversation.
Doomsday is going to make money just off the sheer fact of the number of people you have in this friggin' thing.
Exactly.
You're going to cruise to. I can't tell you if it's going to be any good.
Yeah.
I don't think you had so much superhero fatigue. I think it was more just people didn't want to go see shitty superhero movies.
Yeah. And Doomsday will be a shitty superhero movie. I would put money on it.
I think it's...
it's going to be a clusterfuck.
That's, it's the throwing everything at the fucking wall.
Too much at it.
Trying to get to Secret Wars.
But, and as a warm-up for that, they kind of did the same thing with this movie, in my opinion.
There's
a lot of stupid shit going on.
Overall, I enjoyed the movie.
It was fine.
I did enjoy the movie.
I didn't hate it.
I had a bit of trouble with the character turn for Frank. The Punisher, the tone of
we'll start with
Frank, especially coming off of One Last Kill.
Yeah, and so if
and this is the last thing we saw him in.
Exactly.
And now it's like,
and there's everyone's listen. We're gonna there's nothing's getting held back on this. So
no spoilers.
Ahead.
It's been out
for obviously billions of people have seen this already.
I was gonna say we're almost at 2 billion. So
yeah, you lose that right. So so let's go with the stuff I didn't like at first. So number one, I know that I didn't like it. So obviously you put the Punisher in the movie. I'm happy because I love Punisher.
Seeing the Punisher.
It was having it be kind of like a kiddie-ish like a
it's jokey. It's
a watered down Punisher.
The first sequence, the truck and everything, like this could have been dialogue from like Lethal Weapon or something like that.
They kind of buddy copped them.
They kind of buddy copped it.
But again, it just made like the Punisher is way too out in the open for a guy who's still being hunted by every agency on the planet, in theory.
And
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
That's not the person that Peter would have been going. Like he's the only one that knows.
Exactly. It's like, and it makes sense to like have the Punisher there because if everyone doesn't know, the Punisher debuted in a Spider-Man book, right? So that's where he comes from. But the way they portrayed him in the live action stuff, he's like everyone's after this guy still. Like he in one kill,
including the fucking mob that took out his family.
Yeah, like there's like so, and he's just hanging out in the hospital and shit like that. Like that doesn't make any sense.
No, him hiding at the docks, that made sense.
That made sense.
I was fine with that piece. A little stretch that you were going to bring her there to get protected, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're setting it up for, you needed to give her something to do.
Yeah.
There wasn't a ton, so that's an easy way to bridge to the letter. And
so Punisher being in it, not a full gripe, but
no, I was happy he was there. I questioned
A for effort,
the tone,
D for application.
Yeah, the tone of my Punisher is not that.
Yeah, he's not making coffee and shit.
He's probably somewhere in between what we saw in One Last Kill because they went dark.
Yeah.
He's somewhere in between, but I mean, I guess we got more Frank and we got more Barenthal, so overall, net positive.
Yeah, it's almost like that was supposed to be maybe like I'm thinking, was that supposed to be Charlie and they just flipped at the last minute or they couldn't use him or something? Or
there was rumblings that Charlie film scenes.
Yeah,
we know now that we're post Rosario film scenes.
Yep,
as Night Nurse, and that got cut off.
Yep,
so
big mistake, by the way.
If you were going to have her, having Cox would have made sense. That would have been a nice, easy tie-in, and that tonally, it works better, right, Matt?
Yeah,
you don't need to go Murdoch that was in She-Hulk, like Jokey Yellow Soup. No, but Murdoch has a softer side, where generally Frank doesn't. In anything else we've seen him in.
Yeah.
It seemed like a bit of a stretch, the character.
Yeah.
I guess that's my biggest gripe.
Gripe number 2. So again, said they were warming up for Doomsday. No way, shape, or form did the Hulk need to be in this fucking movie.
Okay, good. I'm glad you brought this up. The Hulk was there just for
the MacGuffin.
The device. It was literally the MacGuffin.
And I have a whole nother way you could have got to that without him at all. And like Hulk's not in Doomsday, from what I understand.
Scientist,
either.
For Christ's sakes. Like there's a million different ways we could have gotten to that.
Yeah.
Without.
100%.
Did Peter lose any access to any of the Stark tech?
No, he had it in the he has the printer. He's making phones and shit. Like he has all that.
You could have gotten to any.
He has all the stuff out of the plane.
You didn't need that particular piece.
Yeah. So Hulk was there just to sell action figures or to burn one of Ruffalo's options or something. I don't know.
We did get like essentially the same hallway scene that we got in Avengers. Like, instead of on the helicarrier, he's just blasting through a building.
It's so stupid. It was so absolutely stupid.
So
also,
my nephew asked about that, surprisingly enough. He's like, oh, why did they use them? Like, because they already have the CG built.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yep.
They have all the renderings. They can throw him in like that.
It's lazy.
You need Ruffalo for a handful of live action scenes.
Yeah. Day
He
and a half.
never went on the press tour.
Yeah.
Everybody else did. He never went on the press. All of them left because the entire masthead of this movie was in the Odyssey. So they finished up with Nolan and then just went. I mean, Barenthal went right from Broadway to Odyssey press to Spider-Man press.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the Hulk thing drove me bonkers. It was absolutely stupid, especially where it's like, yes, do Hulk and Spider-Man cross over in the comics? Sure. Did they cross over that much? Not that I remember.
Not a ton. You have moments, but not a ton.
Not a ton.
Not to the point where Banner was ever teaching in New York.
Yeah, no shit.
For him to just go hang out.
No. They also tried to stuff, they had to stuff the fucking hand in this movie for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I get...
Why? Because someone like mocked up a poster. Hey, you know, cool, there's ninjas. Oh, we got ninjas. We can use ninjas.
They did a handful of things that it's almost like they were trying to do the Snyder because there are a few shots that were right from covers or key panels. The hand one was one of them. The shot of Spidey coming down as the hand's all jumping at him, right from the comics. The shot of him swinging with the guy under his arms. I mean, the classic picture, right? So you had a few of those. I called those the Snyder shots that were in there. You could have used anybody else. I mean, I guess it made for an okay shot. I mean, the what are we calling it? A silo? It's like a battle in the round.
I guess, yeah.
In the prison there.
It was stupid. So you had to jam them in there. Then you had to go and jam in, of course, God forbid you just have one bad guy in the movie, right? So you had to jam in Scorpion, Shocker, and Tarantula, all in there. None of which used properly.
No, Scorpion had the most play, but that's...
Again, because, and we'll get to the big bad guy in a minute, I just want to talk about sending you right to the fucking moon. And then, of course, you had to have damage control in there.
Which we have seen. Previously.
We have seen, but and I forget the guy who's in charge of...
The guy in charge of damage control? Yeah, he's from Severance. He's been in a bunch of different things.
Yeah, but the character is part of some other story arc, too.
Yeah.
So, on top of all that side shit going on, before we even get to the main bad guy, you also kind of like half-ass worked in the Man-Spider story arc and then basically abandoned it, let it die on the vine. Did that about as piss poor as you could. Yeah, you were trending.
I mean, it was there.
And you just... It was, what the fuck was it? Like, why? Why was that even there?
You could have done the entire story without it.
It didn't need to be there.
No.
Again, just, using, stuffing more shit in there that didn't need to be in there.
It gave me, and I was shitting all over it and get it. I actually enjoyed watching it. I do want to go see it again because I think there's some, overtired from travel and shit. I'm sure there's stuff that I missed. It kind of gave me Doomsday, like Superman Doomsday vibes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like we didn't have to. All right, so we're going to do a Batman movie. You know what? No, it's going to be Batman v Superman. Oh, and by the way, we're going to burn Superman's biggest bad.
Yeah.
Right away. Like,
Or are we doing like, hey, you know what? He's going to, Sparkle Bat 2, he's going to get a little giggly in one scene and we're going to like tease Batman who laughs. But then we're not going to do it. Or something, it's like,
I don't. It's odd.
Yeah. So before we get to my biggest gripe, because all that
I'm dying to get there. I have a feeling I know where it is.
All that shit that they stuffed in that movie except for maybe Frank, didn't need to be there at all. Didn't need to be there at all.
He gave you a little bit of comic relief. I just didn't love what they did with the character.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And I get like their buddies in real life and shit like that. I mean,
I'm happy. I'm one of those
I'm
people
never gonna say no to Barenthal. I'm never gonna say no to Frank, but
just put Barenthal in everything and I'm happy. And he just plays Barenthal now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
He's hit that point in his career.
Exactly. The stuff that did work, all the just straight Peter Parker, Spider-Man, MJ, Ned stuff, all really played well for me.
Yeah, him trying to get back into their lives, the whole pining.
Yeah.
The fact that he's been suffering for 4 years, like without them, but keeping tabs on them.
Yeah.
Constantly. Yeah.
Kind of Lionel Richie-ish.
Little bit. Yeah. Showing up at the house party was a little weird, but you know.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it?
But it's cool. I was okay with that.
No.
And put her in everything. I don't care.
Yeah.
So good.
She doesn't be in everything. She kind of already is. We could cut a couple of things off. It's fine.
I just finished Euphoria like right before you left, so
okay.
I got a whole lot of her.
You should be more sick of her than I am.
Yeah.
So the core of the movie worked very well, and they didn't need all this. Basically, they didn't need any of this other shit because you had just the emotional stuff and the pull with him just trying to get back in with his friends and stuff was more than enough movie, and you could have had one bad guy. Hell, you could have. So there's a MacGuffin in this movie where Bruce Banner has an inhibitor on, which causes him not to Hulk out. I'm guessing it's some kind of play on what he used to become Smart Hulk, and when it breaks in this movie, he becomes
Professor Hulk, and
he becomes not Smart Hulk, right? But it was weird because he should technically have been just Smart Hulk anyway. He should have been Professor Hulk, like teaching as Hulk.
And we've already seen Smart Hulk without the inhibitor in previous movies. Like, he didn't need the inhibitor. So why isn't he now feral?
Yeah.
Like, this would have been something that if this movie was taking place at the very beginning of the Hulk arc,
maybe.
You know, like, we're going back to, like, Edward Norton Hulk.
But there's no consistency anymore with any of this shit.
We just had a whole run of Hulk in movies where he can sit there and chit-chat and have tacos with people. And
fucking egg scrambles and shit and hash browns and
but now he breaks if he doesn't have the inhibitor. So it just seems like there was a logic gap there where it was just to get the MacGuffin in there.
It was almost like they just Wheel of Marvel shit and they just spin it and Feige goes, okay, this one, and they spin it again. It's like it's all they do. It's stupid.
And mind you, we're saying this. We can see that it made up $1.7 billion. Like, this is cruising past $2 billion.
Again, Spider-Man appeals to multiple things. Spider-Man is a palatable superhero. Every kid loves Spider-Man for the most part.
Yeah.
All the Marvel people are getting jazzed
up.
We
all had the Underoos as kids and shit. Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
It's because it's
I don't know. I think there's two recession, like, we're sick of fucking superhero movie proof characters.
Tom Holland Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man, and
it's you put Tom Holland Spider-Man.
And I think
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man do not do these kind of numbers.
And generally, if you put somebody in the Batsuit, they're going to come see it. We had shitty Batman movies that still did incredibly well because people love Batman.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. You can just crank those stories
Spider-Man
out.
and Batman, and it's a Spider-Man when he's not left strictly in the hands of Sony.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
there's some bad Spider movies.
Yeah, but anyway, so the whole part is there's an inhibitor, and Peter kind of borrows the tech to suppress the man spider thing that never actually happened, right? You could have done this. You could have had, before I get to my biggest gripe, you could have had the bad guy be Chameleon. Chameleon infiltrates damage control. Damage control has some piece of alien tech that whatever that is the inhibitor and steals it, and that's how the inhibitor gets into play. You didn't need to do any of this other stuff. Chameleon could have been your bad guy. Chameleon could have been, it could have been the whole, Peter doesn't know where he is because the Spidey sense isn't all the way there or something like that. Very similar to kind of like not knowing what's going on in this one at certain times.
They introduced the vault that, certain people couldn't see into or know what was it. I mean, there were ways.
So you could have just done Chameleon and you could have had and he puts on Spider-Man and Spider-Man doesn't realize why he can't, all of a sudden he can't spin all that shit. Anyway, I'm just thinking like they needed organic webs. So he didn't run out web fluid when he's on War World and Secret Wars or some shit like that. Something stupid. So they pushed all this shit.
They pushed it all into the middle. Yeah.
Biggest kick in the nuts. And as I get into the kick in the nuts about the bad guy, there's two parts of my gripe with this. Number one, I'm obviously going to be very defensive of what they pulled from to ruin this. But also, I think I said before, as much as I'm a DC honk, I will put Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery above Batman's. I think he has the best bad guy ensemble in comics, and it's not even close.
I think it, certainly for translation into film.
Oh yeah, because guys with gadgets. It's all guys with gizmos.
It's Michael Keaton's Vulture was awesome.
Yeah,
like they
Shocker,
just
you
play.
have Chameleon, you have Wizard. You could have borrowed Fisk if you wanted to grab more shit you already had.
You could have totally brought Fisk into this.
You have the goblins. You have you have a plethora of
they
goblins.
All
Jackal, which some people think he was in the
yeah.
movie and stuff. All this other. So you had a Rhino. I mean, you had all this shit. You didn't need to do what they did. The main villain of this movie is Jean Grey from the X-Men. What the fuck, Feige? It's like, and they're already fucking the X-Men up. I'm not a huge, you're starting to announce casting. It's like, why are you announcing Emma? You don't need Emma Frost. That's down the line. For fuck's sake,
right there.
What the fuck?
It's
just do the first 5 and start a whole new thing separate from all this other shit. You gotta cut the strings of this eventually. Fucking Robert Downey Jr. does not come back for $60 million a movie after this anymore. The Holland kid's almost done. He's gonna be 40 pretty soon.
He said he wants to be done by 35. They're both retiring.
He's 35.
They want out.
He is 35.
Him and Zendaya said
they're
we're
done.
Pushing like hell until we hit 35 or so.
And they're done. That's where they're at.
We're out.
He's done.
Yeah.
So why not just cut all this MCU phase 1 stuff and just start the X-Men brand new in their own thing? You don't need to fucking link them together. Jean Grey being the bad guy of this makes no sense on a whole bunch of different occasions. Number one, Jean Grey's never been a villain for Spider-Man.
No.
Jean Grey technically has never been a villain.
Phoenix has, but Jean Grey hasn't.
Correct. Jean Grey, now in continuity, is 14 years younger than Spider-Man.
Is that true? It's that much of a gap, huh?
Yep.
Huh. Because Peter,
and you haven't even
throwing Holland's age out of this. Yeah. Peter would have been. They graduated high school.
In the movie, they're graduating.
So he's
they just graduated college.
25-ish. Well, they just graduated college, so he's probably younger than. They're playing him as 22.
He does 23? Play younger, which I said in the beginning. That's a plus for them. But now
in
you
actual
have
books. Is Jean that much younger than?
No, Jean's older.
That's what I thought.
Spider-Man's the kid.
X-Men, Spider-Man's always the kid.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's a kid in Fantastic Four crossovers.
In the comics, the X-Men are all post-college age when they become the X-Men.
The
Spider-Man's in high school.
Are essentially teachers and counselors at Xavier School by the time we meet them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, there's only
only the 5, but
now they're not doing the only 5.
But what we see in the movies or anything, they're you're already at X-Men Next Generation.
Yeah.
When the other kids,
Jubilee
and those kind of
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, what a fucking mess. So it makes no sense. And again, they just can't fucking help themselves. Just cut the fucking cord and just start fresh. What better way to start a fresh new era of Marvel movies with the team that's better than the Avengers, the character roster that is deep as fuck, and they're all kids, and you can cast mostly all kids.
You can cast
have
clean.
to worry about running into
You could cast clean for all of these.
RDJ, who's except for Professor X and Magneto, basically.
Yeah.
It just makes no fucking sense.
Well, and you
haven't even established what mutants are yet.
Here's what's throwing to me. Yeah, you haven't. There were no mutants.
No.
But you're bringing into play your original X-Men cast in Doomsday. You're crossing all the streams for this thing, which is really fucking weird. But you're not bringing back Jean bring back Wolvie. He was going to be back. We got Professor X. We got Magneto. You bring back fucking Cyclops. But now Jean just de-aged by decades.
Yeah.
And
granted, it's a different Earth, all that shit, all your stupid multiverse
I know we're not
crap.
Supposed to be able to tie the two together, and
but
you're trying to sell these two movies.
Well, just and the whole thing with the X-Men being such a big part of what we assume, at least a big part of the marketing and the action figure line and the T-shirt chuffa from Doomsday, is again why there's no need to Why? Because you wanted to catch one. Because you wanted to get your hands on one of the Stranger Things kids, and it's the only way you could do it.
They burning her as the villain. They're also using her as the conduit to get essentially break Strange's spell.
Yeah, that's how I figure that too.
And especially like, and this is something I want to go back. I've seen the clips and everything in any of the posts, like the tie into she's wearing the necklace that he bought her for the first time. She draws him in the suit from like movie 2, but she didn't know him back then. That kind of like, there's all these little things like MJ has memories. I'm
deja vu-y kind of shit.
I hate to say it. I'm a little happier they just burned her on some other character as opposed to, hey, you know what? The MJ we fed you the last 3 movies.
Is it Mary Jane Watson?
It isn't Mary Jane. It's just some random girl that's MJ, and we're going to introduce you to Mary Jane now.
Yeah.
Which would have pissed me off. Like, okay, so then what the fuck were the first 3 movies about?
Yeah. No, it's the X. So, and they're kicking themselves ass because eventually, like, you're not gonna have, you know, RDJ and Chris Evans and Hemsworth, these guys to show up and save the fucking day. You saw the number he
gave, right? They gave him $100 million for these 2 movies. Yeah. That's how they begged and pleaded to get him back.
Yeah. So, and they did that wrong. But anyway, that's another conversation another day. Eventually, you're going to have to move on from these fucking guys. And now you can't even do it cleanly to the next best thing. So now you have no choice. Now you have to do all the Avengers again.
You brought them all back. I mean, the number they threw at Chris Evans.
Yeah, but if these guys aren't going to be there eventually.
No, they're
fucking, you're going to have to recast them eventually.
Old. They're all in their 40s now.
Yeah, or older.
Or older.
So it's like the X-Men should have just been its own thing. You should have just jumped off without.
You could have done a whole arc of X-Men movies, not touched any of those old characters, and given yourself enough runway to then reboot the Avengers later.
Yep.
Could have easily done that.
100%. And they fucked that up. And again, you know, they got some of the casting. The kid they got to play Cyclops looks like a Cyclops to me.
Okay.
On the surface, whatever.
Fine.
I don't like the kid they got playing Beast.
No, that kind of threw me.
They got some Spanish Abercrombie model to play Hank McCoy.
All over the place with fucking Beast. This whole
what the fuck? Beast was like, he was a collegiate, like an Alabama football player.
You got Frazier hanging out for a little while. He's going to play Beast for a bit.
Just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, granted, Doomsday's gonna make a bunch of money. It's gonna.
It's holiday movie. It's gonna do too much.
The over/under for me on that movie is 3 out of 10 right now, and I'm kind of pushing right now.
I'll go like 5 out of 10. I already have a feeling that it's gonna be one, and you guys have all heard me say this before. That I didn't love it, but it had moments. It had, there were enough little high points.
You're gonna pay $20 to see your one scene or whatever, but
that's
again, you're calling it the Avengers, and your team. So you have no Doctor Doom set up. And your team going against Dr. Doom is mustached Mr. Fantastic, Black Panther's dipshit sister, the Namor who can't swim, and...
You got to imagine that since Coogler's coming back and they already have another Black Panther, there's going to be some tie into that.
Yeah.
They've already cast that kid.
I don't give a fuck.
Little aside, little tiny bit part in this whole thing. I love Florence Pugh in any of this. She can play that character properly.
Yeah, but
you didn't really need her.
She's worse Black Widow.
But... Yeah, she's fine.
Not an Avenger.
I like her.
None of them are Avengers.
That's because they don't have another $50 million. And, after the whole debacle of Black Widow, they're not finding a way to bring her back after the lawsuit.
Well, plus she can't. She's half dinosaur now, so you really can't. So,
you can't go sue the mouse. I don't care if it's amicable after. They don't bring you back after that.
Yeah, so Spider-Man, like I said, if they just kept it like a Spider-Man bad guy, no Venom, no multiverse, no none of the shit.
Don't even start talking to me about Venom. That's that'll tie into the next one.
Yeah. Probably a little wasted fucking scene that was in the fucking last Venom movie, but you could just kept this as a Spider-Man movie and it would have been vastly better. It's making all the money and everyone's, Spider-Man, and people love it because people just can't people trip over Spider-Man's dick all the time.
Easy watch.
People won't say bad things about Spider-Man. They refuse to, except for me. I don't give a fuck.
As usual, I think you could have cut a half hour out of it.
Oh, of course. It was way too long.
It was an enjoyable enough movie. Like, I didn't get bored. It's okay.
6 out of 10.
I have my nicks, for sure. But I mean, you don't have to go 2.5 with this thing.
No. 6 out of 10. You could have got 3/4 point for every one of these things you cut out of it and got up to 8.5 out of 10. No problem.
Now, when you're making that kind of number, there's a lot of non-core people just going to see it because they like Tom Holland, they like Zendaya, the whole thing.
Yeah. And it probably didn't hurt you that it was 185 degrees across the country. Hey, there's air conditioning in the movies and it's dark and shit like that. And,
yeah, it was hot as hell where I was too. So.
And again, it's every kid wants to go see Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, this one, they thought it would do about $1 billion. This is outpacing even what they were thinking.
Yeah.
For this one. It's internationally, it's done $1 billion by itself.
Yeah.
Only 12 days in.
Yeah.
So, in a strange twist in these days, I'm just scrolling right now. They haven't lost a single theater. They're still in almost 4,500 theaters.
Yeah, well, and the only thing that came out
in.
last week was Super Troopers, which isn't going to cut into
That's
its
not going to hurt it at all.
I think you're out of big boy movies until the fall. Or
you got a little bit of a run. And this goes back to when you and I were making our predictions on the Odyssey.
Yeah, well, we know it's going to stay in there till November.
There's nothing else to knock it off the IMAX screens,
until Dune comes out, right?
Exactly. Dune's going to be the next big one.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what would be your numerical score for said Spider-Man?
Like 5.5, 6.
Okay, so we're right there.
Yeah, it's not usually. I tend to go like 7.5, 8 on these.
I'm going 5. I'm going 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Middle of the road.
There was enough things that threw me. I almost rather you leave Frank out of it than neuter Frank.
Yeah.
And then you neutered him even more in the whole hospital scene. Things like that. That was a little him dancing with the mask in the window.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Which all that should have just been Rosario. Like, if you had her on set already.
You know she was... They were at, like, Mercy. That was that's where she works.
Yeah.
Guarantee she was the one that, when he gets shot,
100%
she's the one that they...
100% that's what it was. They already said that's what it was. She keeps the mask on him. So...
that's the thing. That's the explanation that it was Jean breathing for him and keeping him alive.
Get fucked.
Until the healing element went in.
Yeah, because so she sees a fucking hair tie, and all of a sudden, like now she's got like Phoenix level powers. It's like
I will give you. Yeah, no
that's not how mutant powers work. By that age, she's already fully fucking full and all that. And she's have to say. And I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
No, God.
And again, your post credit scene was stupid. Everyone's like, "Oh,
I was going to get there.
It's Miles." No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, they're on Warworld or Battle World.
Yeah, they're on Battle World. It's Secret Wars.
It's Tobey Maguire's on Battle World,
and it's not even going to be fucking Secret Wars, which pisses me off even more.
No.
Fuck Battle World. I want the Beyonder.
No, you're not getting the Beyonder. No, it's gonna be fucking like Doom's Witches or some shit like that.
No, that's fucking annoying as hell. It's the only Jean thing. It actually got me. I must be getting soft in my old age. When he's sneaking out in the hospital garb, going through and he's kind of looking around. When she takes over the kid, the little goodbye, just like,
oh yeah.
Like the kid knows who he is. Like,
yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cute, but
it's stupid because and they have her on a bus, right? And then they don't pay it off. Your post-credit scene isn't her getting off at the school, which would have been better than the fucking Battle World tease that is in Battle World, but also like
her going to upstate, or show me a sign that she's going to upstate New York.
So that's number one. That's not how Jean's powers ever work. That's not how mutant powers work. Like you don't like, oh, I'm Jean Grey. I can jump 30 feet from person to person. No, you're Jean Grey. You can throw school buses when you hit 12 years old. Puberty does it, not traumatic events, right?
Yeah, that whole traumatic scene was very weird. Like
fucking stupid.
When the sister's teaching her to jump, but you can only throw it so far. I'm like,
that's not how it works. That's not how Jean Grey works.
When was this ever in the comics?
Jean Grey is the only like fucking like alpha level fucking mutant at that point in time. It's like
she is top 2 in the MCU.
100%.
It's her and Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
That are the 2 most powerful people.
Yep.
In the entire MCU.
And the second that she jumps, so to speak, from person to person, Xavier's not going to find... Xavier knows exactly... Cerebro knows exactly where she's at. Her sister never gets captured.
Oh, she would have already got picked up.
Her sister never gets locked in damage control.
Her sister would have got picked up.
They both would have picked up. Like, so... I'm sorry. It's... Box office returns aside, it's time for Feige to go the Kathleen Kennedy route and just fuck off and get someone in there that actually reads the books.
How many movies are we there? Like 38 of these things or something like
that?
It's too much. Crazy,
it's too much. But yeah,
some crazy number.
Yeah, fucking shit show. But anyway, yeah, so we're both at like 5 out of 10.
Yeah,
could have been so much better. And
it
again,
had potential. This is somebody that loves Holland and Zendaya and just
you had
3 big people that I love watching in movies.
And you had all these bad guys. You even had all these established bad guys he's never fought. You had Vulture. You had Scorpion.
I'm a Severance guy too. So the fact that they put him as the head of damage control, like good on him. Happy he's getting to do all this.
You had all this stuff you could have used.
It seemed like a strange pull. It seemed like a strange. I know Spider-Man's fought the Hand, I equate the hand to a Daredevil villain.
Like with Daredevil.
That's a Daredevil thing.
It just needed to be. Anyway, but it made all the money, so
it's
fuck what
continuing
we think, right?
to print everything. And all this being said, I will sneak over to Regal and see it again before it's out.
I'll watch it one more time. Athena hasn't seen it yet.
I want to go see it on the big screen. Harley went on her own in California, so when she comes back next week, I'll probably sneak out with her one day and go see it again.
I have to take a break from watching Masters on Amazon Prime. I've done that about 5 or 6 times already.
Yeah.
So.
There's a lot of good TV coming on.
Yeah.
The Ted guy that just came back. Reacher just dropped.
Yep.
Last night.
I'm way behind on Reacher. Yeah.
I think we're going to be watching. There's a new Ted, so my guess is Heather will want to watch.
I'll watch Ted when I get home.
And then we'll probably dive in. We'll rip through some Reacher tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing Ted, and then what rhymes with Ted? Bed. I'm going Ted in bed. I'm exhausted.
Dude, the 7-hour time change has kicked the bag off me. Like she wants to go, we'll watch TV in bed at 8:30. I fall asleep, but then I'm up at 3:30.
Yeah.
Before, and it's like, this fucking sucks.
Maybe one day I'll be financially able to enjoy that 7 hours.
I think it's cheaper to live over there. It might just be better to go to Greece and pay cheap money for food and not be here.
There we go. I'll just swim to Spain. Everything's free.
Spain's supposed to be nice. Portugal's supposed to be gorgeous and affordable.
Let's go ahead and let's wrap this up. Let's get into Mount Fanmore.
Mount Fanmore. Okay.
So another piece of Marvel news that we didn't talk about as we're busy ripping Spider-Man apart is that there's a new Marvel comic coming out.
This thing has been teased by a certain friend of ours for months and months and months, as he would say. Had something sitting on his phone that would just break the internet.
It broke the fucking internet.
It broke the fucking internet. There was when I have people like it pops up on my wife's feed and she doesn't follow much other than just him. Mm-hmm. And they weren't leading with it. When I see that, like, my mother texted me and said, "Hey, did you see Kev's doing a new thing?" Because they were talking about it on whatever the fuck she was on.
I had no idea.
No clue. In terms of a massive crossover, Disney is finally taking their two biggest acquisitions and mushing them together. And they happen to hand it to...
It's a churro pretzel. They're doing a churro pretzel.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
That'd be so good.
Can it be the size of the ones at Animal Kingdom? Just like the massive, you don't have to eat for another day.
Giant sugar pretzel? I mean, I'll allow it.
It might be the single favorite food at Disney. That pretzel and the beer they serve it.
Yeah,
that one cart.
Yeah,
has the good beer.
There's another spot now too.
Oh,
it's available somewhere else outside of Animal Kingdom.
The amount of times that I've run in just to go to Pandora.
Yeah, just for a pretzel.
That's it. I get a pretzel, a beer, I ride the one ride, and I get the fuck out.
We will have a full Disney episode coming too because we're going to have a D23 news to cover too.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot coming up.
No, it is Marvel and Star Wars. They're doing a five-part Marvel and Star Wars comic series.
Yep.
Written by Mr. Kevin Smith, fresh off his Jays of Future Past one shot, which is in like printing number 4 or 5, I think.
It is. He's having a little bit of a renaissance. We're going back to the Wizard World days where he was writing Daredevil, where he wrote Green Arrow. I mean,
not everyone's into stoner and dick jokes, but the boy can write. You can't take it from him.
Now he's having a little renaissance when it comes to he's being given like the actual toys, not just Jay and Silent Bob meet Archie or Jay and Silent Bob take over the Marvel Universe. They're bringing him into
Bizarro
arcs.
And Batman, and
he's got his Bizarro one going on. He did was Spider-Man Hulk? What was the one that just came out? There's a signing.
Yep,
signing next week, I believe.
Yep, Spider-Man Hulk.
Yeah, but this is a big one. This comes out in January.
Yep.
I believe.
So they're going to cross over Marvel and Star Wars, probably with some stupid multiverse shiny rock bullshit.
Doing it for the 50th anniversry.
Yeah, you're gonna get Star Wars on everything, right? So
Star Wars is going to be everywhere. Next year.
50th anniversry Star Wars.
Everywhere. You won't be able to escape it.
Nope, and I'm here for it. So.
As long as just keep Hamill upright, please. Can we keep what we have left of the big ones?
Yeah, no shit, seriously.
I mean, those two need to make it to Celebration next year.
Yep.
And I think Harrison's softening. He's mellowing in his old age. He might actually show at 85 or whatever he is.
Yeah, he'll show up at Celebration. It'll probably be on Saturday when I don't have a ticket yet, and I don't have a VIP, so I won't get anywhere near him, so it doesn't matter. Not that I can afford to anyway if I haven't got near him.
I've looked at the prices. It's not... After you and I talked about it, I know you had the room, and I'm like, maybe we'll be able to find an aftermarket.
Dude, it's like $2,000 for a day.
I've gone to multiple Super Bowls. It cost me less.
Yeah, no, it's fucking
I can't... Not to do that, to stand in line to... And somebody will pirate the damn panel. We'll be able to see it.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, they're gonna broadcast it. But I'm trying to check the box. I want to be there. I'm gonna try to find a way to get in at least on Saturday.
That'll be one of my regrets. We had the tickets, and that was the COVID.
Yeah, the COVID
one.
Yeah.
Although it did give me a set of golf clubs.
There you go.
We were able to get the pop figure, and Harley flipped the fucker on eBay for
Silver lining.
$900. So,
but anyway, so we're gonna do this thing's gonna have 185 covers.
Hopefully not as many as the first Spider-Man, the first Star Wars reboot.
It's going to have more.
That was insane.
So we figured, why not go the Mount Fanmore, which is more like a wish list because these don't actually exist yet, but let's go. We're doing covers. So you get a Star Wars character and you get a Marvel character and they go on a cover together. And it doesn't matter who draws it. Like, everyone's going to get a piece of this, but if you want to say the artist, you can, but if not, it's not a big deal.
I actually did some.
There's a couple where I
did some artists.
There's a couple I have in there too. So, but yeah. So, Mr. Davis, kick us off.
All right. I'm going with two big boys right off the bat.
Okay.
Cover by Alex Ross.
Okay.
Because I've seen him do both of these characters before. I want Vader and Doom on the same cover. We've seen his Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker covers before. He does an amazing Vader. We've seen some of the Doom stuff that he's just put out recently.
Okay.
I think you could do. And I'm fine if you just want to put the two of them on thrones, sitting next to the opposite, however he'd want to play that. But I want Alex Ross doing those two characters.
Okay. Cool. My first one. Let's see here which way I'm gonna. I know I'll start with the ladies. How's that? I'm gonna go Ahsoka and Rogue.
Okay.
And normally that would be a Hughes specialty. He's a little under the weather right now, so don't have to do a cover. So I'll take Terry Dotson.
Oh, Dotson's amazing.
He does amazing work.
Since I had something similar, I'm gonna say it. I wanted the compilation of all the girls: Leia, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Mr. Fantastic, Rogue, the whole thing, in the old Women of the DC universe. You know, the Greek.
Yeah.
The poster that he did back in 90 something.
That'd be
but they're all in the white gown. They look like, it's probably because my head's still half in grease.
Yeah.
But it looks like your old Roman, your old Greek kind of thing.
That'd be killer.
I mean, in that one, I think he even had Oracle in the wheelchair in the white dress.
I think she was. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he could do something really cool there.
That'd be killer.
Yeah.
That'd be killer.
So that kind of just tagged up with the same thing you did.
Yeah.
So my next one, and again, artist, I'm going to remove Han from our favorite cantina scene. Have the two brothers drinking opposite. I want Tony Stark in the gear, no helmet, sitting there drinking opposite Greedo. But if you're going to do, Demon in Bottle, Tony Stark, it's got to be Leighton.
Okay.
He has to. I think he could crush. I mean, he can do that version of Tony Stark in his sleep.
Yeah.
Bangs those things out at convention when he's not hiding in Korea or doing whatever he's doing.
That's killer. So, I had an Iron Man one also. Mine was, low-hanging fruit, Iron Man and C-3PO.
Oh, sure.
I mean, so
the colors match.
David Nakayama.
Yeah, Nakayama
does a good Iron Man. That could be a slam dunk.
Okay. My next one, I'm going your two shiny Boy Scouts. I'm going to go Luke and Cap.
Okay.
This is where it's going to probably be a little odd for you because I don't know if we've seen him do Luke. I have to go back. Maybe on one of the variant covers. I want Jim Lee doing it. I have the image of Jim Lee's Cap with Black Widow, and the Wolverine. Classic,
which they just did that as an episode
cover.
90 X-Men 97. It was so good.
Did they? He does an amazing Cap, and he actually gives Cap the breath. Like Cap looks like fucking Drago in a suit, for Christ's sakes.
100%.
And he could do Luke.
That. I'm all over that. Can I add an addendum to it?
Dealer's choice. He can do whichever Luke he wants.
So, I'm going to pick for him because I had that same setup on mine.
You want like Tunic Luke, or are you going Black outfit
It's
Luke?
Black Jedi Luke,
That's
and
where I would go.
It's stealth like Winter Soldier Captain America.
Okay.
So it's the dark dark versions, like Night Ops.
I could see that. I didn't know if you were going to go the black because Cap is bright and shiny.
Yeah, that's why you go like the dark navy with just like the white star on the chest. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Killer.
Lee could do a good job with that shit.
Killer. Let's see. Here's a fun one, right? This one's probably made for like your Scotty Youngs.
Okay.
Forge from the X-Men. And some Jawas. because Fords can just create tech out of the sky and Jawas just rip parts off of shit and steal it.
Jawas are amazing. It's still my favorite in-costume Star Wars character I've encountered either in the parks or we saw them on the cruise ship. And they were literally just stealing stuff from one people and trading it. Like, here's a dirty hair clip. What do you have?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this. Bye. And then just run away.
Yeah. That's like they just
I don't know if they had little
parts off of
people.
Fords' leg or whatever that, and he has to keep like recreating them and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm with that.
That would just be fun.
So I know I originally had something different in this slot. All right, I changed my mind as we were writing the list. And I think I honestly have the Disney parks in my head. And you're just sea of stormtroopers as you're going to the ride. I want like Punisher's Last Stand. Punisher with all the tech. So the dichotomy, the black with the white, with just a sea of white with black accents coming at him. I don't know who I would have draw that one though.
Clayton Crane.
Crane can do that. Yeah.
So Punisher and Stormtroopers?
I feel bad that we haven't worked a Mark Brooks in here anywhere, but that probably plays more into the girl characters.
It does.
I mean, he does an excellent job on all of them, but I feel like we'd be wasting Mr. Brooks on a bunch of stormtroopers with Frank.
I mean, Clayton Crane does the killer Punisher.
Yeah, he does. He does an awesome Punisher.
Okay, I'll do one for Mr. Brooks just because I think he's done some covers for this guy before. I'm doing Moon Knight.
Okay.
And Poe Dameron, same actor. Fish in a barrel makes too much sense in the world. They have it's.
Can we do one of those mirror things where it's like the two of them just looking?
Yeah.
At each other? That'd be amazing.
Or they could do the Spider-Man meme and it could be Poe Dameron and Moon Knight in the tux and I guess like it could be, it's like.
He probably has another one somewhere that we're forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I think Brooks did some Moon Knight covers. I think the last run.
Brooks has done a lot.
He does a lot of stuff, yeah.
He does some crazy, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
He does an amazing Scarlet Witch. This one's just for me.
Okay.
It'll never happen.
Mm-hmm.
But this is your comic relief. Like, it's essentially the cover of a Mad magazine. I want the Deadpool Jar Jar.
There you go.
Because that's the one. And it's in my head. It's a scene where he's trying to have like a conversation. It's the perfect Wade non sequitur constantly trying to talk to this guy who can't speak any English.
Yeah, 100%. You can make all the Darth Jar Jar.
Oh, you can make so many jokes. And
so many jokes.
He's the perfect character on the Marvel side.
There you go.
To be doing that.
I figured it'd make sense to put, similarities on the same cover. So if you're going to do a cover where, you need two guys that wear a lot of fur. So I want a Gamorrean Guard and Kraven the Hunter.
I like that. Gamorrean Guard and Kraven. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Or you could do the Rancor, same thing. Yeah. Very similar getup or whatever.
Rancor would work very well. Yeah. I like that.
And it would be like, that'd be like super niche too and like off the path. It'd be like, your 1 in 50 kind of shit,
This seems to be, this isn't on my list, but the more I'm thinking about, like your similar stuff, there seems to be a play in here somewhere for Chewie and Groot / Rocket.
Oh, see, I had Chewie and Beast was my last one.
Okay, that one would work too. But yeah, I can just, the idea of Groot and Chewie.
I mean, Groot and Rocket with the Ewoks makes sense on Endor.
That would work too.
Groot's a tree, Rocket's a little furry thing, Ewoks live in trees, Ewoks little furry things.
Yep. You could do any of those. I think that covers most of the big. You know what's sad? We don't know. Do you have anything for Han?
No, because
I replaced Han.
Yeah. I also have a Leia, which is
I threw Leia in, like I cheated and did the catch-all for all the girls.
Yeah, no.
But it was very much that Hughes image that I had in my head. So.
But then, I mean, it's. I mean, like I said, everyone's getting a cover. Like we didn't do Boba Fett.
No, and Boba should be in there somewhere.
Yeah, should be. I don't know who you put him with. I mean,
okay. Think of the classic Venom cover with the mouth wide open. That replaces the Sarlacc pit.
Oh, there you go.
So Boba's descending into Venom's
Venom and
mouth.
Boba Fett?
Yeah. I think you could do that because everybody has a copy of that Venom cover.
That's true.
Where it's just completely unhinged.
That's true. Another one we don't have is to fix his belt problems. We didn't do a Wolverine either.
No, which is crazy.
So here's your Wolverine cover.
In every
it's the
post we saw was
the tanks from the Weapon X program. And in one tank is Wolverine getting the animator injected to him, and then the other tank is Han Solo in the carbonite with the tubes in him. So it's almost like Han Solo is like injected with carbonite.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be good with that. Yeah, I like that.
But again,
I like that.
You have the options are endless.
This is just let people run with it. These guys, we're coming up with some options here. The actual creators will come up with things.
Yeah,
so much better. We never touched upon Daredevil. I think I saw him on one of the connecting covers.
Yeah. Daredevil and Donnie Yen from Rogue One. Blind guy and blind guy.
I think you're going to have Thanos as part of this. I don't know who I would pull with him, but I know I saw him. I think they had the villain panel on one of the covers.
Palpatine,
and he's behind probably. Like Doom and Vader and
you're going to get guys. All kinds of covers. So there's too many to keep going, but we have to narrow down.
Do this for a while.
Exactly. Yeah. So Jawas and Forge, Chewie and Beast, Iron Man and 3PO, Iron Man and Greedo, Vader and Doom, Gamorrean Guard and Kraven, Luke Skywalker and Captain America, Poe Dameron and Moon Knight, Ahsoka and Rogue, Deadpool and Jar Jar, and the Punisher and Stormtroopers. So I'm going to get rid of the Gamorrean Guard Kraven one. That one's doesn't hold its weight compared to some of these other ones.
Deadpool Jar Jar was just for me.
You know what's going to happen though.
Probably. It might be a little too on the nose, but I really didn't. I'll take that one off because I didn't have an artist to actually throw it.
So per the rules, we have one up there. Luke and Cap are going up.
Yes, Luke and Cap are going up. I think you honestly have two. Yep. We both danced around the girl one, but it's slightly different takes, but we're throwing a bunch of the characters.
Yeah, we'll do the girls because there's not a lot of them.
No, and that covers.
If we make an addendum, if you can do the girl cover, you have to keep Rose and Rey off it.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing sequel related. Just you can put Padme on there because she's the mother of the two mains. But like,
I think you can just go your 10 poles. I think you could trim away her too.
Yeah. So it's like Leia, and it's like
Leia, Ahsoka.
Yeah, Leia, Ahsoka. Maybe maybe the chicks from Rebels.
Yeah, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Rogue.
Jean Grey,
the
maybe.
Big one, Jean Grey. Yeah.
Yeah. Do something like that.
Yeah,
that works.
Can we have Phoenix Jean Grey so I don't have to think about the other one?
All right. Yeah.
So we got those two.
Okay, so the girls are going up there.
I think we got to pick one of the two Iron Man ones.
Yeah.
You got Iron Man and who's yours?
3PO.
That plays well, and I have Ross doing the Doom Vader one, but Ross does a killer Iron Man. And he's done a killer 3PO. Like we've seen Ross do Star Wars character. Hell, it's hanging in my hallway.
Yeah, I mean, I think your Ross Vader Doom thing is a no-brainer.
Okay, so I think we do that one, and I think we do. As much as I want to see the Punisher thing, that's more of just a visual for me.
Do the Iron Man and the 3PO.
Do the Iron Man and 3PO.
Okay. So the Mount Fanmore of possible duo Star Wars covers.
I like it.
We're telling the future now. Luke Skywalker and Captain America, done by Jim Lee. Darth Vader and Doctor Doom, done by Alex Ross. Iron Man and C-3PO, done by David Nakayama. And the Adam Hughes girls cover. Full girls cover.
We'll do the poster.
Yep, the poster.
It's like your
no Rey
trifold
and no Rose.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think if there's any Marvel girls that I would want to admit.
I mean, it's just do your big ones. I don't need.
I don't need Jubilee.
I don't need Jubilee. I don't need any other shit. No, let's keep it. Yeah, no Kate Bishop, no Miss Marvel, none of this crap. No Captain Marvel, none of this shit.
We missed one.
What?
Motherfucker.
What did we miss?
Tell me we shouldn't have had a Lando Gambit playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
The Lando Gambit poker game. I don't know if it would have cracked the top 4, but it was right there.
No, yeah, that would have been there.
Right there. Next time.
Well, next time.
When he does the sequel.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Okay, we're gonna get back on track. We got some stuff coming up.
We still haven't talked about the giant horsey movie.
We gotta talk to the horsey movie. I still haven't seen the horsey movie.
Oh,
I'll find some time.
You'll be less bored than you were.
Fair enough. So we will wrap up summer movie season. Sports ball is back up. Watch the sports ball news in our area. Yay!
First game tomorrow night.
Here we go.
I don't know who we're gonna see, but I just made everything shake.
Everything shook.
Damn wood.
We got some Muppet news coming up, some D23 news coming up.
Muppet album is dropping in the next week or two.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got some con stuff. I visited a con last weekend for a day. That was a lot of fun. I got
there was another big con, and the one you didn't go to seemed people were raving about it. Although there's some news tied to that one too.
Yep. So
the numbers weren't quite as good because of the con you went to. Yeah, so they moved.
Yeah. There's some other stuff too. They're using some excuses, but
yeah, they moved.
Yeah. So we have all kinds of stuff to keep us busy. So. Everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to go on TeePublic, order a FANMEN Beyond t-shirt.
Hell
and
yes.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening, kids. See ya.